What is up, everybody? You can't see me. Now you can see me. What is up, everybody? It's heckin'... What day is it? It's Saturday. Saturday. What we got on the chest for today? This is not Lara Croft, but it looks a lot like Lara Croft. I'm sure I've seen this before. I just don't remember where. I'm going to say Samus, even though I know it's not Samus. I'm going to say Lara Croft, even though I know it's not Lara Croft. It's a character from Jack? Who the heck? And maybe I haven't seen this before. Oh! Okay, I have seen you before. I just don't play your game. Frick, what's your name? Jet. Right. The not cool Jet. What's up, Tenjin? What's up, Starlight Ava? This is Valorant Girl? Well, I mean, we found that out now. Oh my lord, original title. Yeah. What's up, Luca Ryan? One with the kunai. Yeah. I used to watch a decent enough amount of Valorant. This is Counter-Strike. Like, I used to watch a good amount of CSGO, right? And then some of Valorant when that released, and then now I don't really watch either. But I can definitely say that I'm not as interested... Is this Counter-Strike Source? I'm not as interested... What the heck? I'm right! Hello? I'm not as interested in watching Valorant as I would be CSGO. Am I... This isn't CS Source. This isn't CS2. This is definitely not CSGO. So it's gotta be either Condition 0 first encounter or second encounter. I don't think... Okay, it's Condition 0. Good. What the heck? I like your shirt today? Thank you. Like there was ever a time when you disliked this shirt? I'm sure there's at least one time where Ava did not like my shirt. It's just, you know the old saying? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Maybe she took a page from that book. She didn't like the shirt and said not to, chose not to say anything about it. Is this Citizen Sleeper? 2? It's the second one. It's not the first one. Yeah, Citizen Sleeper 2. This game has a very unique aesthetic. Didn't play the game, but I was still able to recognize it. This is Junkrat. Yeah. Does that count as a foot? It doesn't count as a foot. Gliding, jetpack, exploration, orange goo. Yes, that's a prosthetic leg. That's not a foot, though. It's a knee. It was his knee. I know this isn't Just Cause. Wait, is Jetpack Joyride in here? No, it is not. There's no jetpacks in Just Cause. It's a grappling hook. What's that one? There's one game for the PlayStation 3. Dark something? But you flew around on a jetpack. Jetpack is 2 words. It's there. What? No, it isn't. I swear to God, if you're feeding me misinformation, as you always are, of course you are. Dark Cloud. No. Yes? No, it wasn't Dark Cloud. It was... Dark Sector was the Warframe thing. Dark Cloud was a JRPG. Dark Souls is the... Souls-like. Dark and Darker is an extraction shooter. What the heck was this game called? Shoot. It's so old that I just don't remember. I fed you misinformation. Are you thinking of the Capcom game? I don't think it was a Capcom game. Dark Void? Was that it? Was that a Capcom game? You're kidding. Oh my god, that is the game that I was talking about. That actually was a Capcom game. Wow. Or was it just published by them? Developer Airtight Games, publisher Capcom. Okay. Does Capcom still publish games that aren't made in-house anymore? It feels like they don't, but I also don't pay too much attention. Dark Void is not in this database. That sucks. Gliding, jetpack, exploration, orange goo. I don't know, man. Portal 2. There's no jetpacks in Portal 2. Spacesuit, video logs, alien planet, jump puzzles. No Man's Sky? Weird biology, grappling hook, funny narrator, hidden secrets. Dude, you know what I just remembered for no particular reason? So I told you guys about how my keyboard has a number pad on it, right? One of my friends, she was telling me how her keyboard is one of the minimalistic newer ones, and like it doesn't have a number pad, but it also doesn't have like the function keys or a delete button, which makes me think that it's just like the main thing with the keys that range from backspace to control, like the top right backspace to the bottom left control. And I'm thinking like, what about the rest? Where's the rest? You need the rest. Yeah, that's like 65%. 65% of what? I've been watered. I've had one of those. I'm glad that you said had, past tense, not still have. How often do you use the rest? All the time. I use my function keys to start and stop the music. I use the number pad to change scenes on OBS. And I use the arrow keys. No, I actually don't use those very often. But I do use the delete key. Guys, how much does a lingerie bag cost asking for a friend? Bag? Yes, bag. To keep it in? Yes. Supposedly, I heard from a friend a long while ago, that one of the easier ways to clean the keys on your keyboard is to remove all of the keycaps, put them in a lingerie bag, toss them in the washing machine, and then, you know, put them back on. Arrow keys became obsolete pretty much. Numpad is there for combinations. Not everyone needs it. But the function keys? What about when your computer does that thing where it's starting up and you want to get into the boot menu and, you know, decide your boot path? Or check out your fans, or overclock something, or underclock something. I've never heard of a lingerie bag. What the heck, man? I don't imagine much. Oh, easiest. I'll clean your keyboard? I don't think you want to clean my keyboard. Not to say there's anything weird on it, just like... that would be a difficult and annoying task. Not at all. I feel like it would be. Dude, I still do not understand why the word lingerie is read like that. What do you mean? Like, you don't understand the pronunciation with the organization of letters? Like, if I ever hear a guy say a certain name before League, a name from League wrong, I'll go off and explain to him, splitting the word into syllables. Why is it pronounced like, why is it pronounced like that? Usually I can piece together rules. I have the tools for the job? Oh, for real? And I built several keyboards. Oh, for real? My ex's nasty keyboard too? Nails and cat hair and food. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, no, I don't think it's that bad. There shouldn't be any nail clippings in here, but I can't say that it's not possible. There's, I don't, I haven't had a pet for years. And food, I don't know. There might be a little bit of that in there. But I'm not a very messy eater, so there shouldn't be very much. What's up, Oka? FF7 Rebirth's director says that the game wasn't long and we're just too busy. My playthrough took 160 hours to 100% the game over the course of a month and a half. All side quests are separate stories that span the length of the game, too. All fully voiced, but yeah, I was busy? Busy in quotation marks? Why is the busy in quotation marks? The last busy, not the first one. And what do you mean the FF7 Rebirth director said the game wasn't that long? Well, wait, unless he's talking about just main storyline, not the completionist. Yeah, why is Vi pronounced like VI? If they wanted just V, then it would just be the letter V, right? Sure, dead skin will be there. There's dead skin everywhere. And hair, so is whatever, right? Will proceed to cancel your subscription to your air supply. What is this, BioShock? You think we're living in frickin', what's it called? And damn, what was that place called again? Keep wanting to say Sanctuary. That's not right. And then the next one is Outer Heaven. That's also not right. Rapture. Our logic goes like this. You pronounce it like Hi, H-I, Vi, V-I. Kinda. Have you guys seen that one video of the white dude teaching himself? Like, it's the skit, right? It's him as the teacher, and then him as the student learning the language that is English. And then they're, like, writing out the English words, and they're saying, this is how you pronounce this. And then he gets another word that's spelled similarly. And the student says like, oh, okay, so it's pronounced like this. And then the guy's like, no, that's completely wrong. It's like this. You know, I don't know how to find it. I'm not explaining it very well. I never explain it very well. I don't want to pull the video up because I don't like just doing that, but I hope you know what I mean. Grappling hook, weird biology, funny narrator, hidden secrets. What kind of game has jetpacks and a grappling hook? And an alien planet? Tell me this isn't Just Cause? 4? Did we get aliens in Just Cause 4? No. Player scanner, slap creatures? Slap creatures? Puzzle solving, upgrade system. Right. I don't know what this might be. Game wasn't short equals not that long. 160 hours. How long did it take me to 100% the KH games? What's the game? Alright, hold on. Monster Hunter took me 800 hours to 100%. Monster Hunter World specifically. I don't remember the time for Mega Man Battle Network 1, but I don't think it reached triple digits. I don't know, 160 hours seems like not that much time relative to completionist stuff to me. I guess just because I've 100%ed games that took me nearing 1,000 hours to do so. How long did it take me to 100% Yakuza? Yakuza Kiwami. That one I played on stream for like a month straight. But I don't remember how many streams it took. Fast Racing Neo. Music from this game showed up earlier before on a different stream. I got 4 mosquito bites on my thighs yesterday on a 15-minute walk. Oof. You hate to see it. I hate mosquitoes. Yeah, mosquitoes kind of suck. I don't go outside very often, so I don't have to deal with them very much. But when they do show up, it's like, damn, this is annoying. 160 doesn't sound too long. Is that in its entirety 100%? More than likely it is. Wish I could be mosquito and fly around biting thighs. I mean, that sucks. Hate mosquitoes. Yeah, the worst. Never get on my case about horny posting ever again. You are never allowed to call me horny or corny ever again. You have lost that privilege with that one message. Trying 100% Yakuza is a death sentence? No, it isn't. The amount of side quests those games have, man. It's not the side quests that suck. The side quests are fine. The problem is, playing Mahjong and or Shogi. Mahjong... The problem isn't so much learning the game. The problem ends up becoming how long the games take. And then Shogi is just... It's just like Japanese chess. And the problem that I have with that is that instead of using specific character pieces that have a different look to them, it's all the same shape, but they have a different symbol on them, so I don't know what they do. So I had to essentially cheat when I was 100% in Kiwami, where I just pulled up a Shogi app on my phone, and then I set the computer to like the highest difficulty, and then I would mimic the movements of the computer, and then when I was doing it for my turn, I would do whatever the heck the game's computer was doing. It's like this really big back and forth that I... Jumping through hoops to play a game that I don't care about. Just read it. Is he stupid? Okay. Alright. You're horny and corny? Cornet. Sorry, that ends with a T. Minor spelling mistake. Looks like I win. 160 isn't that long comparatively if it's 100%. Right. Yeah, you can cheese the hard mode achievements, and there's a ton of difficult side content, so the story itself is about 120 hours. Oh, really? 120 is longer for a casual, I guess? There's no way the normal casual playthrough of FF7 Rebirth is 120 hours long. You're kidding. Just going from start to finish of the normal story? None of the KH games have hit longer than that for me. Like, longer than 24 hours. It would be really weird if just the baseline, like a singular part of the FF7 story that was remade for Rebirth, would have taken 120 hours. Said you don't be around these parts often? I said what I said, I meant what I meant. Stop being the memes, Steven. Being which memes? Oh, okay. You were talking to Oka with the not being around this part. Really hop on because I'm usually too tired from work. Yeah, but you'll have all the time in the world to show up on a Saturday, kick my ass for 4 hours straight, and piss me off, and then leave. You're A-okay with doing that. Orange goo. What games have orange goo? Like, I know it's not Sunset Overdrive. Unknown species, corporate satire, weapon crafting, satellite launch. Is this High on Life? Zoology research, resource collection, mysterious creatures, Metroidvania elements, humor inspired by classic sci-fi B movies. Flint Hook? Journey to the Savage Planet. I have never heard of you in my life. I wonder if that's a good game. Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, Sean, I don't know if you know, but sometimes the fatigue lasts through even my free weekends. Said it so well, Steven, the minor spelling mistake, guess I win me. That meme? Oh, okay. Oka watching Stronge play any game he plays. Look at what this savage needs to imitate even a fraction of my power. Where's Game, though? I need to speak to him. I mean, you can message him on Twitch, or anything, really. Or maybe even his Twitter. To my knowledge, he doesn't have closed DMs, but maybe that's just he and I being cool like that. Because, you know, we friends, question mark. We friends, question mark, he says, as we almost never exchange any messages. And I'm always too scared to tell him, hey, I have a bug. And now he closed his DMs, GG. No, he blocked me. Didn't close the DMs, just me. He reported you. It's too bad this game is dead. Man, why we gotta make so many freaking mobile games? I get that not all of them are that bad, but like, can we go back to making games for the PC and consoles, please, that aren't like hot doo-doo water? I don't want to play Brown Dust 2. The women are pretty hot, sure, right, but I don't feel like playing the game. I don't want to play Nick Gay. I don't want to play Monster Hunter Outlanders. I don't want to play the new Dissidia. I just want to play on whatever is on my computer that was like made with computer hardware in mind, but not like unoptimized to the point where I cannot play it. Cough, cough, Monster Hunter Wilds. Battlefield 6 is right there. Who? I don't care about warfare games like that. I don't care about most first-person shooters or third-person shooters. I'll play them for some time, but then I'll drop off. It's already starting to happen with Marvel Rivals. Twitch cops are coming. Get down, Mr. Streamer. Battlefield 6 is right there. Good PC console game. Saw a Brown Dust 2 ad of some chick pulling a wedgie out her ass. Dude, I looked it up. I decided to look up the game last night, and there's one scene of, like, I guess they're in a hospital bed or something, but it's a chick in a schoolgirl outfit. And then she falls forward off of the bed, and her skirt's pulled up, so you see her panties and whatnot. But that's not what caught my eye. On her frickin' left ass cheek is a Band-Aid cross, a bite mark, and a handprint. Ay, ay, ay. That game is something else. No kidding. But I will say, from an unprofessional and limited knowledge standpoint, I can imagine it may be... I assume that's hard to optimize for PCs given the variety of mixes you can have. GPU and CPU in particular. Yeah, no, like I'm not underestimating that. Like I get that idea, right? But there's still a matter of we were able to make all of these games run on like a toaster back in the day. Now we have computers that are so much more powerful than the previous forms of machines. And I I guess I'm not understanding the different types of power that each GPU might have, or CPU, or any other computer part, but, like, why is it that it's so inconsistent with so many different forms of these powerful computers? Why am I able to get the top-of-the-line NVIDIA graphics card and the top-of-the-line AMD processor, and then boot up the game that says you need to have these minimum requirements, and I'm over that, but I'm still only able to hit 20 frames? Why is that a problem consistently? Strangle you if you play Brown Dust 2? I wasn't planning on it. I will do so slowly with my thighs. Thanks? Question mark? If you play that, I will deadass go and find a way to fly to Florida. I will look for you and I will find you. Okay, frickin', what's his name from Token? Don't worry about Brown Dust 2, man. I already read that. Also, HF, High Five? No. With, oh no, Have Fun with Street Fighter 6. I came to say hi because I know people don't like my slow-ass playstyle. It's not so much that they don't like your playstyle, it's more a matter of you are significantly better than pretty much all of us. Even if you were to play quickly, we would still have trouble. It's a matter of none of us can figure out how to get around it. What's up, Young Yojimbo? Where's the Sea Viper cosplay? I don't have the titties for that. Nor the thighs. I'm working on one of them, but can't tell you they'd be as jiggly. They'd also be on a man. Were the toasters not all homogenized or very homogenous? Not all custom schmustum? You're right. In the sense of, like, a GameCube, every GameCube is going to be the same. Same for the PlayStations. Same for any of those old consoles. But you have to also consider the fact that we had a number of older PC games that were kind of whack. Or, like, not whack, but they could work. Like, a good example, Sonic Riders. Sonic Riders was made for the PC back when it first released. And nobody remembered that, but you could get a disc, pop it into your optical drive, and then play it on your computer if you wanted. And then there's World of Warcraft, which has existed for years. There's Diablo. There's a whole bunch of stuff that were made on older computers that could run just fine. But now when we have computers as like the mainstream thing for most people that play video games, now here's where we forget how to make the games. That's when we start doing that, right? Like, why? Huh? We have people reverse engineering the old stuff on the consoles to work on, like, the one, like, frickin' Dolphin. The emulators. Like, we have Dolphin emulators to emulate what was going on a GameCube and then play them on any sort of hardware you have for the PC. And there's so much customizability through Dolphin itself. Like, why are these people that are tearing apart the older systems and figuring out how they work able to do what they're doing, but the people that are pumping money endlessly into these projects to make these video games, why are they unable to make these things work on every single person's PC? I didn't need to imagine you with titties. Alright. Why is it called brown dust? That sounds yucky. Don't ask me. I mean, even PCs. I know the Tomb Raider had a PC version versus a PS1 version. Did it? I didn't know that. Literally different versions of the game. Man thighs, yippee. I cannot say I share that sentiment. I had to make that remark from earlier. Speaking of tearing something apart. Huh? I just don't like Ed, not your playstyle, and not your Ed. Just Ed, period. Ed players can Keep yourself safe. Can we? I'm about to frickin'. Oh, wait. I think even if I word filter it, you can just get around it. Because, guy with a Russian keyboard. Cool. Keep themselves safe. In the shadow world. Something, something. Man tits, Anji, sex with a man. Mm-hmm. Bro, they took my throw loop. Good! The only thing I don't like about, like, Ed is that it's just his buttons are weird, right? Like, he's a boxer, but he's still reaching across, like, mid-screen distance with any of his fists. It's just, like, what? Why am I, like, having so much trouble with punishing this guy or getting close to this guy, and he's just punching me? When did he learn the JoJo Zoom punch? What's up, Homegrown Tone? This is a freaky stream title. I thought about not doing this one because I'm like, someone's gonna read this and then think that it's the weird thing. Which is not exactly what I meant. But let's roll with it because I got nothing else. Good, take more, cripple him, break his hands, true. Of course you don't. Want to take apart and rebuild retro consoles from scratch? Good luck with that. Let me see if I wrote down which I wanted to start with. Ugh. Why imagine yo Stronge stand up and go full screen for a second? I'll get a screenshot of you, run you through AI, get female Stronge. Next I'll record your voice, use that look to stream, and your voice to talk. Watch me hit 300 consistent viewers in 2 weeks by adding huge titties to your AI version. Give it to me straight, Doc. How many more viewers would I have if I were a chick? If I were a chick with a fat rack. At least 20 more? 3 maybe? Okay. He's just an expert at fisting, you know? Ed? Gross? Keep him away from me? It's like a mixture of his massive button distance and then also the fact that he has, like, Mistfinder that pulls you closer. And then, what was the other one? It was, his projectile, where it's just like, here's K-Dash's flame whatever, flame drop, and then let's turn it into a real projectile later. But that's only if they decide that they're going to move closer, or they're a minimum distance away. Is there cleavage? Are you a VTuber? I don't think the VTuber part is going to make me automatically successful. The cleavage, I don't know how that would go. I think I would get a whole lot of weirdos that would destroy my psyche because they would be consistent. And their chat contribution would just be giving you head pats and calling you cute. What if I want that, huh? What if that's what I freaking want? I just want a woman to hold me, bro. Call me cute. Maybe give me some head pats. I don't know about that one. That's a cry for help. What's up, Moose? Why is it always the guests on Gamble that holds them up? It's because it takes more brain power than the rest, so I take a pause and read chat, you impatient. Stop and smell the flowers, bro. Just take a minute, slow down, put your freaking nose up, and then breathe in the pollen, the sweet scent of the roses. Don't pick them, they got thorns. But just relax. Bro is telling us to touch grass and smell air. That's crazy. Steven, you have a Windows update pending, and I'm not going to click it. Because this is 100%, this is the blow up your Windows 10 computer update. That's the... Alright, we ended support for Windows 10, and now when you hit this update, nothing will work anymore ever, and you have to upgrade to Windows 11. Upgrade to Windows 11. I don't think roses have a smell, to be honest, don't they? I'm pretty sure they do. I'd look that up, but you can't really describe a smell without just saying something else that it might smell like. If answer to both is yes, you're going into triple digits. VTuber fans are freaky. Not all of them, just some of them. Keep it together, for Christ's sake. I am together. Steven, please install the update. It's bothering me seeing it. I'm about to pull this up to be full screen, bro. You realize it'll eventually install itself, right? Yeah, but I'm gonna hold off as long as I can. Hey, remember that time we were talking about Death Stranding? And I was saying, like, hey, if we all know that there's an afterlife in Death Stranding, why doesn't everybody just kill themselves? Why don't they all just die? And then your thought, your response to that is, well, you see, what if the place that they're going to after their life is worse than where they already are? It's the same idea. What now? Checkmate. Checkmate, atheists. My computer science homie came over and said, you're still on Windows 10, thank God. Did this actually happen? And why? Is Windows 11 really that bad? But I never tried it when connected to a bush. Oh, you mean like for smelling a rose. Don't ask what I was thinking. No, people say they do, I just can't smell it. Oh, okay. Steven, no, don't. No. Make me say something, guys. I have a Windows update pending. Can you all remind me simultaneously every 10 seconds, please? Thanks. Every day with these Windows updates, and every day I click later. You know why I click later? Because I can't click never. I never want to update Windows. Didn't care to ask, I just had a gut feeling not to upgrade. I mean, that's kind of how it is usually, right? Going from Windows 7 to Windows 10, I didn't want to do it because the early stages of Windows 10 I remember being shaky. And then I think it got better, or at least tolerable. It still had a bunch of bloatware, but there was a bunch of stuff that you could do to, like, remove a lot of the bloatware. But Windows 11, if I'm not mistaken, made it worse. SMH, don't... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, Ava. Pull it up, you won't. You can turn off Windows Auto Update. I haven't had Windows Update in ages. Fully turned it off. I mean... Frick. It's already downloaded, and I guess it's already gone through the processes that it needs to like, install, basically, and I just gotta restart my computer, but I can tell you I turned off the auto upgrade to Windows 11. I think we should play some League today instead of SF6. SF6 is kind of stinky anyway, and it will piss off Moose. I'm seeing only upsides here, Strange. Right. Remember that one video where a guy is raging at a Windows update and he shouts, Obama, you hecking ningen? That's what I was referencing. The image of the troll face hiding from feds under a desk with a shotgun? What? Oh! Ay. 80 streak to say something in... Nope, this isn't Mandarin. These are using Japanese characters. This is there's hiragana in there. I can't read any of that because there's too much kanji. And I don't think that you actually know what it says. I feel like you ran this through Deep L, which is what I'm about to do. Japanese to English. My form is justice. My form is the world. Worship me, praise me, this noble and beautiful, immortal and strongest god, Zamasu. Oh, okay. Maybe you did type this. I think you copy-pasted this from a script somewhere. That is actually Zamasu's speech. I thought that was gonna be I am the white void, I am the cold steel, I am the just sword. With blade in hand, I shall reap the sins of this world and cleanse it in the fires of destruction. I am Hakumen, the end has come. Make me say something, guys. I forgot I had a Windows update. Okay, alright, I'm about to... I need y'all to remind me, also, we're playing League today. Also, I'm gay. Love making me tell lies, huh? That video swerved hard right real quick. One of the things that my friend said about that video is he loves it because, like, there are so many instances where the guy, like, stopped to breathe and he could have dialed it back, but he just cranks it up further every time. I love this song. Sonic and All-Stars Racing? You played Sonic and All-Stars Racing? Unless you mean... Oh, no, you're talking about... This is, yeah, Seaside Hill. You mean, like, the original Seaside Hill from Sonic Heroes, the really good one. One of the best openings in any video game ever. Straight up. And I mean it. Steve knows all about L's and Deep. Yeah, because I'm frickin' waist deep in your mom. Haha. What frickin' video game is this? Sorry, you're not fine, but I'm gonna ignore it just this once, since nobody else was speaking to interrupt the pyramid. Strange, tell us something funny. Looked in a mirror lately? Die insect? Are you referencing someone? Because I don't know who. It's fun. Don't do this again! Stop it! What game is this? Before 2019. Third person. Single player. More than single player. Lost Planet 2. It is not Lost Planet 2. It is after 2010. Transformers War for Cybertron. There's no War for Cybertron. Why don't we have the best Transformers game in this database? Why do we not have... where is it? There you are. You're so far away. Why do we not have the best Transformers game in this database, man? Did all that, so I have to get back up and then put it back on my freaking bookshelf. That's going to be really cool. Why are you annoyed by that? By spam? Because it makes chat annoying to read sometimes. It depends also on, like, your chat box size, because sometimes it just floods and you see a wall of emotes and there's no conversation. I also don't know how to, like, respond to spam. It's a matter of, like, there's nothing to play off of here, right? It's kind of the same way that I feel about ASCIIs. Some ASCIIs. Most ASCIIs. I guess it's more like the consistency of it. It's also a matter of how many people are trying to do it. I guess if, like, the majority of my chat ended up saying one thing, or doing one thing, or using nothing but emotes, then, I mean, I'd also be a little bit more okay with it, but I would also still not know what to do with it, because, I mean, what am I supposed to do with that? That being said, watch this. Frick. Wait, what's the button? How do I do it? How do I do this? Here we go. Boom. Shout out to Moose getting auto-modded for an ASCII of I don't know what because it doesn't show up correctly. Yeah, let's take that off. The hell's ASCIIs? It's the... An ASCII is... You know when someone posts like a wall of text, but it's just a bunch of dots that are being used and they make like a big image out of it? Like there's one... I assume the one that Moose tried to put in the chat is like a gorilla, but there's plenty of others. Do you watch Bats at Video Games, Young Yojimbo? If you watch her, she posted an ASCII of the Among Us with the massive throbbing penis in the Capcom official Twitch channel and then got banned for like, I don't know if it's a couple of days or a week for it. I was about to have fun. It was Neko Arcus, some other cat being. Ah, okay. This from an RPG? The music a second ago? Legend of Dragoon. And then there's that. That one's like a mini ASCII, and that's supposed to be the guy from frickin' Hokuto no Ken that does the two big lasers and then you die. Always coming in here learning new terms for acronyms I've never heard of. Like what? I don't think ASCII is, I don't think that's an acronym or anything. At least I never thought it was. If it was, I never learned what it stood for. (2011, 2014). Third person, more than single player. My assumption is it's going to be split screen. If it's... No, because this was around when I was in high school. We didn't... This was when we started to not make split screen games anymore. Guys, you know something that's cool that more games should do? Ballistic NG is that racing game that looks a lot like Wipeout that I've shown you guys before, right? More games need to do what that game does, where if you have local people for co-op, then it'll split the frickin' screens. Like so most games just run on the one main screen, right? And then if you want to play split screen, it's still just the one main screen split in two. But Ballistic NG has a setting where it will bleed over into your next monitor, and then both of you can play individually on the individual monitors, man. Why don't we have more games that do that? It's because LAN parties are dead. Never mind. Should reread that? Always coming in here learning new terms and acronyms I never heard of. Okay, so you're not specifically talking about acronyms? Did I misinterpret this? We want to have a LAN party? For what game? That isn't Pokemon Revolution. An acronym for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. is a character encoding standard for representing a particular set of 95 English language focused, printable, and 33 controlled characters. A total of 128 color codes. The set of available punctuation had significant impact on the syntax of computer languages and text markup. ASCII hugely influenced the design of character sets used by modern computers. For example, the first 128 code points of Unicode are the same as ASCII. Okay. Cool. Ballistic NG, parentheses, not good. Ban that guy. Anyway. What you said, Moose, reminded me. You guys know there's like a computer font type for Braille? I brought this up before, but I'm bringing it up again. And because every time I hear or see that Braille exists as a font type, I just think, why? You read it as for prior instead of and? Ah, okay. Haha, you have no parentheses, but actually all power here. I don't use it. I don't use it for fear of pissing off my subjects, and then they don't come back and they all hate me. I'll put your power to good use, don't worry. Okay, baby. I feel like anybody that doesn't know Dragon Ball GT just thinks that I don't know what they think with that sentence. Fantasy, RPG, single... Alright, hold on. Maybe it's a Tales of game, actually. Tales of is multiplayer, and it's co-op. But which one came out? Wow, Stephen Gay. Et tu, Brute. Tales of Arise and Berseria came out at around similar times. I think it was Arise that came out when I was in high school, right? And Berseria came out after, so it has to be Arise. It's not Arise. Arise was 2021? Am I? No, I'm not old. I'm not old. I'm not old. I'm not old. Hang on. Shaq, he's old. No, 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 no. I'll rest for a bit inside you. Ah, man inside another man. This is what it's supposed to be. For those of you that don't know, I am quoting Azrael, which admittedly is my main in BlazBlue. I don't think I'm beating the gay allegations today, boys. Hate it when they finish prematurely. I freaking hate that Apostle Noel, bro. Fantasy? Not a Tales of game. This is Star Ocean. That didn't come out when I was in high school. Yeah, okay, that's a big help. I already knew this. Third person. Not on the PlayStation 3. So it has to only be on the PlayStation 4 or above. But it's multiplayer? It's possible that it's single player. So it can't be something like A Way Out. RPG adventure game that is fantasy, but multiplayer. When did Dragon's Dogma Run 1 release? I always guess the same 3 games. Dragging this dogma across your forehead. Haha. That was 2012. 2013 or 14? Graduated 2016. So this is either my freshman or sophomore year at high school. An RPG that would have come out around that time that is third person, single player, multiplayer, co-op. I don't remember any games of note releasing like that. What did I do in my freshman and sophomore year? Alopecia in freshman year. Sophomore girl that I liked. Dated her for a while. Broke up later. That didn't happen sophomore year. That happened later on in the freshman year, I think, still, right? I don't remember when that happened. When did that happen? What else of note happened within those years? Got pissed off with one friend. Hung out with another friend pretty consistently where we would go to his house. Go to his house and play a number of wrestling and or fighting games. Smash released? Smash 4 released. We played that for a while. Speaking of Smash, I heard that Nintendo is planning on shutting down the servers for Smash Ultimate soon. Which is like a... Damn, bro. Hold up. Wait. Hold your horses. Didn't have to endure her outside of fighting her. I had to lab her. I hate her design. The only character I ever played hating the design. Didn't really have a good option in Type Lumina either, and Dead Apostle Noel... Either be Dead Apostle Noel and be gross and hated, or become literal Demon Spawn and play Vlov. I feel like the Demon Spawn is better, right? They won't, but Square have repeatedly leaked a sunset date for FF7 Ever Crisis. Ah. That's a lie on the shutting down the servers for Smash Ultimate? Okay, good. I'm glad that's a lie. Because I didn't look it up. I just saw somebody possibly posting misinformation on the internet. Not according to most people. I feel threatened if I say I like Blob. Just play him anyway. Aerith, please come home to Fortnite. I hope they never add Sora to Fortnite. If they ever add any Kingdom Hearts characters, I'm gonna be very angry. Yeah, people still on that daily no matter how terrible playing Switch Online is. I don't think that matters to Nintendo, dude. You saw what they did to Mario Kart World, and the player numbers of that now. Need to add Sora to Fortnite so they can add Kyrie too? Why? What? Why do you care about Kyrie? Shout out to that short period of time where you find out that Kyrie and Axel are training in the hyperbolic time chamber or whatever it is to become Keyblade master, or at least Keyblade users. And there's like this weird sort of mildly sexual tension between the two of them. It's hard to place whatever the hell was going on between Axel and Kyrie then. Or I guess it was Lee, not Axel. And shoutouts to that sparking a number of... I assume it sparked a number of fan fictions, but it's mostly the uproar in the community that I hated. Mostly because I was thinking, no, we can't do this. Kairi is for Sora. How dare you even fathom that this ship exists? Woo sexual tension? Is that a celebratory woo? If I play Vlov, I can guarantee you I will hear slurs in my direction. People have very strong hatred towards him. I mean, before dash blocking was implemented, I can see why. Of course. Why a celebratory woo for sexual attention? I don't know. You know what? Never mind. I guess I've never been in a situation where that was such a thing, so... I wouldn't know if that's a woo or a woo. You know? Because it's fun when done right. I see. Stage 4 comes out with them as grown-ups. I hope they get added in Nikkei so I can laugh at Strange's misery. I can promise you that's not going to happen. What happened? I can give you the quick rundown. So, Sora, Kairi, and Riku are... I think it's 13, 13, and 14 in KH1. KH2, I believe they're 14, 14, and 15. Then, by the time of the end of Melody of Memory, which is the furthest in the canon at the moment, another year passed, so it should just be 15, 15, and 16. Unless what happens in KH4 is supposed to be what happened during the time of Melody of Memory, in which case they would be just about the same age as they were in KH3, which... Ay, ay, ay. The whole story from Melody of Memory is so freaking stupid. You guys, spoilers for Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. Like, so the whole thing in KH3 happens where Sora gets trapped in the deepest darkness, and then Kairi, she got shattered by Xehanort, and then she went to the deepest darkness first, and that's why Sora went there to get her back, and then sacrificed himself, essentially, with the power of waking. And so, immediately after those events happen, and everything of KH3 happens, Kairi goes back to sleep for a year, searching for Sora in her dreams. And Riku is using his Dream Eater powers to do the same. Oh my god. Oh, I hate Melody of Memory so much. Step like 2 or 3 of teasing? Ah, I see. Okay, SEA, I will admit, I was thinking of the woo-wee thing. Mega Man 03 Breakout. Which one was the one that was my favorite? I think it was 3. From Mega Man 0. I don't know what game this is. Dragon's Dogma. That's not it. RPG. Fantasy game. 2013 or 2014. Single player. Multiplayer co-op. Third person. Brink was on the PlayStation 3. Transformers not Devastation. War for Cybertron was on the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4, I think it had Lawbreakers, but that can't be it. Think you need more explanation on those terms? Tell us more about KH. This is the part where you see that he has muted the tab. I don't think I will. I feel like with Mario Kart, it was a blend of issues that is killing the player base, but yeah, some really dumb ideas on their side. Blend of issues like what? The only ones that I know about are massive track skips with like one item, and what was the other one? Being forced to race on intermission tracks that nobody wanted to do. What else did people dislike? I can tell you that I saw a bit of a a bit of a gameplay clip that it looked kind of slow, and I think it was on the highest speed class that's in the game at the moment. I've already spent more than 1 hour on Game Duel. Spend the next hour on Game Duel? Sure. This whole stream can be Game Duel. Hold your horses. Do it and let's go. Honestly, maybe I'll end up happier. I'm not even sure what I'm going to be doing in Street Fighter, because I told you guys that I can't actually... I don't own C. Viper. I just have a bunch of rental tickets. I used one last night to try to do her combo trials, and I was able to make it to... What is it? Advanced 6? Or Advanced 7? Before I had to stop. Before I ran out of time on the combo trial, on the rental ticket. The problem that I noticed, though, is I think my stick is going to give me trouble, because apparently I end up... I don't know if it's, like, my personal habit, or if it's something up with my stick, but I can't hit the down right or down left diagonal when attempting, specifically when attempting to TK something. Usually if I just go for the normal half circle that I'm always hitting, then I'm fine, but I was having a whole bunch of issues with, trying to TK my heavy punch into Thunder Knuckle. And then I booted up DBFZ, and I was trying to TK some motions as well, and I had the same issues. Really gotta play the Cage Collection. I want to understand what Steven be talking about. Didn't you already play the games? I thought you did. And trust me, even if you play the games, you're not gonna understand a thing. Not even I do that. Other than the high price point, lack of initial content, and yeah, the laziness with the intermission tracks, rather than traditional tracks. I mean, I already knew about the high price point, but I figured that most people getting a Switch 2 also just got the bundle that gave them Mario Kart World, so they didn't care. They didn't have to worry about the $80 price tag on the game itself. As for the lack of initial content, I thought it had plenty, didn't it? I know that there's like a big interconnected world, like the whole thing is one really big track, and then there's like even a battle royale mode, which is one of the things that I really have been wishing for multiple racing games, but you know, frick me, right? Let's put it in a game that I can't play and kind of don't want to play now. And then there's frickin'... I know this... Is there a campaign? There wasn't a campaign in Mario Kart 8. It was just online and single-player Grand Prix, but there wasn't, like, a story going on with the games. Only played and beat 2? What? What? What do you mean you only played and beat 2? Started 1, bought the KH collection, oh, and I've beaten 358 over 2. 358 over 2 days. Why? What are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta play him in order of release, my mans. Why did you... I guess buying games and then not actually playing them, that's not a regular. I do the same thing. But, like, I don't know. I feel like KH is one of those series where you buy the collection and you're like, alright, I'm gonna sit down and play all of them. But that's just me because that's one of my favorite... That's my top 1 JRPG. I think people should switch to PC or a different console. Haha, but good one, Tenjin. +2. Yeah, but you gotta realize not everyone grabbing a Switch 2 bundle, on top of those being limited in the first place, that was just Nintendo finessing with the pre-orders, honestly. True. True. man. Played 2 before 1. My kid brain didn't know it had a 1. Huh? You saw the number 2 and you didn't make the connection that there's a 1 before it? I mean, I guess I didn't really do that with Devil May Cry 4, but when I touched Devil May Cry 4, I knew that there were 3 before it. He has 0 taste. Kids are pretty heckin' dumb. That's not true. Kids are smart. They get it, but they don't get it. Like, they don't get it, but they get it. You know what I mean? Like, the longer we treat kids like they're dumbasses, the longer we're gonna have dumbass adults because we never stop treating the kids like the dumbasses, you know? You gotta treat the kids like they have some form of intelligence and they can think, and they can put some things together. Then when they get to adulthood, they'll put everything together, or at least most things. I don't know what game this is. Dark Void ain't in here, right? I give up. Exoprimal. Alright. Not Exoprimal. Monster Hunter World. PC, PS4, Xbox One. Devil May Run Up on a Namekian 5. It is Assassin's Creed Unity. I did not know this was multiplayer. I did not know any Assassin's Creed games were multiplayer. The heck? Never mind, you're a kid too. I'm about to turn you into a squid, bro. .358 was a result of liking 2 and wanting to play it on DS and with my sis. Oh, how did that go? That's one of the appeals that I had with... That's one of the things that appealed to me with 358 Days Over 2, the fact that it was multiplayer, and then I got it and nobody else had it and I was alone. Every time. Every freaking time. Because it had multiplayer, haven't touched the collection, only bought it. What the heck? Mario Kart World is probably awesome if you're a kid, but Sonic Crossworlds is probably insane if you're a kid. Is it? You know, you're probably right. Frickin' kid-ass me would have killed somebody to play a game like Sonic Crossworlds. I would have loved the hell out of that. Too bad only adult-ass me gets to experience it the way that he does, with harsh criticism and a refined palate. Nothing ever, no racing game ever hits as hard as Sonic Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, man. It sucks. Kids don't care, and that's an advantage to them. They just fully appreciate the things they're given, even if it's a 25-cent toy from a vending machine. True! True. True. God, what I wouldn't give to have that mentality back. I would just see a video game in a store and think like, hey, this looks cool. Maybe this is fun. And then I'd play it and I'd think, man, this was a video game. Or I'd think, man, I liked this. Or if it was Afro Samurai, I'd think, man, this game was absolutely terrible. Just like with that Pokemon game that just dropped, Pokemon ZA, Pokemon Legends ZA. That's literally just a filler for the 30th anniversary next year in Gen 10 announced. Yeah, I've been seeing some gameplay, and I see, like, really polarized reviews on it. Some people love it, and some people hate it. But looking at it, I was watching Ellis's stream before I actually started up my own stream now, and she's playing it, and I'm thinking, this looks jank. Like, the camera is hard locked to center the enemy's Pokemon, but also keep you in a specific position, and it doesn't smoothly move. It just, like, robotically swivels. And, the animations are, like, alright, whatever. I don't know how big the Pokédex might be in the game, but another thing that I also know is the entire circular city is one big model that needs to be generated at once. And I know that that's causing performance issues. I don't really get it. Assassin's Creed multiplayer was low-key fun, was it? When I play the collection, of course I'll play it in order, but I literally haven't touched it. Right. I don't think the games are displayed in order of release on the actual 1.5 plus 2.5 collection. I don't remember. They might have been, actually. I think they were. They brought back Mega Evolutions because I know people have been asking for it for years and know people will buy this game. I mean, isn't that a good thing, though? They're listening to the people that are actually fans of their games. They said, okay, you want Mega Evolution back, here we go. Boom. I also don't know if they had one when we went to buy it. Dad may have gotten it on a whim or maybe advertisement, I don't know. Wait, for which game? Guys, I'm really excited for Sea Viper. Doesn't play Sea Viper. I'm about to play with your frickin' corpse, bro. If you don't learn some patience and how to not piss me off, I swear to God. I have plugged in my stick. He's just on the boobs bandwagon. I was actually more so on the execution bandwagon. Let me boot up the game and then finish reading or catching up with chat. Like in the early games like Brotherhood? No matter, I'll ask you, KH2 versus buying KH1 and 2? I mean, like, which... Oh! Like, that was your dad's mentality with buying... I see. I didn't have parents that did that, or family members that did that very often. There was, like, one set of... There was an uncle that I had that bought me Professor Layton and the Curious Village, and I think the other one was Big Brain Academy. I remember that one pretty vividly. Or vividly enough. Yeah, that was my uncle. I remember who did it now. It was probably the uncle that I'm closest with, in fact. But I don't talk to him very often. I don't talk to most of my family very often. But my immediate family, my mother and father, I would have to ask them for a specific game. I do not have the game displayed right now. I would have to ask them for a specific game. There's a lot of audio and no visual right now. Remember Brain Age? I don't know anything about Brain Age. I only played Big Brain Academy. Yeah, I wouldn't buy that personally. Nintendo and Game Freak robbing people in broad daylight again. I think it's less so Nintendo and more so Game Freak. I don't know what the deal is. I really wish I could see what is going on behind the curtain involving Pokemon and why this, like, multi-trillion-dollar franchise ends up with these games that are so inconsistent in quality. I can only imagine it has to do with, like, hiring people seasonally for games that have to pop out every year for a number of spin-offs and weird titles that... and mainline titles that are... I don't know what they have to... or how they can innovate with those, but they probably crunch with those too. Am I able to check how many rental tickets I have? The menu for this game is still really annoying. 9? I don't think I... You have 9? 9 out of 10? Where is that displayed? Character top right. Oh. Okay, I see now. Can I see what they're specifically used for? Let's go, Steven. So happy you decided to play League at the last possible second. You're funny. You're so freaking funny. What other colors does Sea Viper have? Hang on. I do wish I could just get Sea Viper. This isn't what I wanted. I'm so used to 2x KO. Mecha Geef, Sea Viper's second outfit. Oh, right. This is Manon's swimsuit. Kimberly's swimsuit. Cammy's swimsuit. Bison. Outfit 3. I don't think I ever saw that. And then there's the K-pop jury outfit. Huh. I don't have a right stick. Cannot rotate that. For Pokemon, it's simple. Why do we have to spend extra money on things like voice actors when people will buy it on no matter what? I don't think a game needs voice actors for it to be good. Like, you don't need a game with a voice. It's a matter of there should still be substance elsewhere. For the things that you can't make actually good or consistent, you patch it in. You patch up the rough spots with other things that are more noticeable, or things that people might care about more. Like, I'm not looking for voice acting in a Pokemon game, and some people are looking for story. I'm personally not. I'm looking for more and more Pokemon to capture and, like, an adventure to go on, right? And consistent controls involving such. There are some people that play Pokemon for the sake of, like, the competitive aspect for it, right? With training the Pokemon and then fighting other people that also have other Pokemon. The problem is, like, even that is, it seems to be semi-inconsistent. I don't know what to call it. I don't think there are very many Sea Viper colors that I actually care to use. Interesting. Sea Viper color 2 it is. This is not what I wanted to do. I don't care about Sagat. What am I doing? Not that. So, I am able to use... If I use a character rental ticket, I am able to use them in a lobby, right? In, like, casual play. Thanks, Steven, for streaming. No prob. Probably shouldn't do this. Perhaps. Okay. Guess we'll find out. Matchmaking ended. Oh, I accidentally queued for C. Maybe I should just use a rental ticket and then try to clear the rest of the trials for the character. Which do you guys care to see? Trials or me attempting to run a room and have nobody join? Except for Moose, so he can wipe the floor with me. Do whatever. There he is. Trials. I'll at least play this one then. Let's see what he can do. It's funnier if you cuck everyone. True.
Nowhere to run.
Round 1. Fight.
I don't remember how to play this game. Ah, right. Thought I would cross. Hey. That's not the direction I meant to throw you. Your throw animation is very long. surprised I didn't block the last one, because that... I don't think that linked. Well, maybe it did. I'm not sure. Okay. It's not a low, right? I don't actually know if that's a low. Where's your Viper at? I don't have her! I can rental ticket, but even then, it's just gonna be like, actually me getting my skull caved in. Cause she's a hard to play character. She's a very hard to play character. Uh-oh. Ouch. Damn, forgot how ass the music is in this game? True. There's Dog the Dog. Just do the trials and nothing else. I think it'll be hella funny. Probably take 3 hours to finish the trials. I don't think so, because they're only up to advanced, right? I told you guys that I was doing them last night. I used one character rental ticket, and I got up to advanced 5? Might have been advanced 5 or advanced 6. The part that was bothering me about those trials was... it was two specific things. One of them being the fact that Street Fighter's buffer window is... massive? But... not massive, it's just weird. So I'm getting things that I feel like I shouldn't be. And then, the other part was my stick. And I told you how I was trying to TK certain things and getting nothing. I was getting the super jump, but I wasn't getting the actual special because I'm missing a diagonal. To tell you how weird the buffer window is, by the way, one of the things that's in her trial, in Sea Viper's trial, is pressing heavy punch, and then super jump canceling that, and then canceling the super jump into something like Thunder Knuckle. But you're supposed to also break from Thunder Knuckle, which requires a kick. So the motion that you would do is heavy punch, quarter circle back, and then up. And then press the heavy punch button, and then break with a light button. But for some reason, I would do this, and I would hold light kick to try to cancel the Thunder Knuckle, and it would give me her guard point, the focus attack. Even though I'm pressing heavy punch. Sometimes it would even give me that even if I didn't hold light kick. Ouch. You jump a lot. Alright. Thought he would be closer.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you crossed me. Can't even go in the lab while you wait. What do you mean? The other cabs are right there. SF6 is an Unk game. It sounds like Unk music to me. True. Isn't this supposed to be the young people's game, though? It is the newest iteration of Street Fighter. I guess Street Fighter in general is an Unk franchise. Won't lie, this character is kind of whatever. I will come clean. I only really like how she looks, and even then, not all pants of the outfit. Like her glasses in this outfit. Not all parts of the outfit. Oh, so you don't like these glasses? Why? Is it because they don't have arms, or anything else? Uh-oh. They kind of look whack in general. Arms is part of it. The part that bugs me about how C. Viper looks in this game is mostly her stance. It looks a lot more relaxed than it was in Street Fighter 4. And I'm not really sure why they did that. It's mostly the placement of the arm that is facing the camera. And don't worry, just wait, Tenjin. Once the frickin' swimsuit outfit releases for C. Viper, everything will be better. Dude, have you seen the meme about her stance where they compare her with Nightwolf? No, I haven't. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's Nightwolf? Uh-oh. And if I don't care for seeing Viper in a swimsuit, then starve? How much is the season pass for this game? I'm wondering if I actually do want to buy C. Viper. Uh-oh. I didn't kill him, though. And then we mistimed the meaty! Oof! She seems sick. She is sick. She feels really nice to play. Like, when you get what you want, it feels really satisfying. I just wish I had equipment to make sure that my stuff is consistent. Unfortunately, my stick is a little bit busted. Nah, she would be too hard for you. You don't know the kind of characters I play. Can't you light Thunder Knuckle under the fireballs? Ouch.
Here comes a new challenger. Round one. Fight.
Frick me. I was supposed to end it a Fuhajin. Hey. What? Aye. Aye. Alright, we're good.
Round 2. Fight.
Why'd that whip? Aye, aye, aye. Damn. Dash too late.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Didn't cross me. Interesting. Bruh. Aye, aye, aye. That was not supposed to be a 6M. I don't know why I got 6MK.
Akuma. Win.
Where's the anti-air? For which... Jury's anti-air is not great. Which situation are you talking about? Like, it's good in a specific kind of distance. It's great in a specific kind of distance, but most of the distances in which he jumped, I believe he was not where I could have anti-aired him. All of them? Yo, why is it just me or Sagat's skinny in this one? Look here. What? What's up? Oh. Is this the first Killer Instinct? That's either the first Killer Instinct or, like, Mortal Kombat. I need to change Sagat to English. Sagat looks malnourished in this game? Yeah, it's weird. That's Mortal Kombat 3? Okay. The good one. Say the good one. Good Mortal Kombat. Pick one. I say this. I'm pretty sure both, pretty sure both MK9 and 10 were good. Maybe not 9. I'm not sure. That one might just be nostalgia and holding nostalgia. Sagat Mike Tyson build. First Killer Instinct, I swear to freaking God, I'm gonna punch this man through my monitor one day. Wait! I didn't play much of Mortal Kombat before MK9! And I don't remember, what was that guy's name? It was Thunder something. No DP? Nightwolf, right. There goes Dog the Dog. That's it, Steven. Wait! Oh, was that for Chip? That was for Chip, yeah. Put your face closer to the camera right now. What, you gonna kiss me?
Here comes a new challenger. Round one.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, I messed up. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, try to jump. Shouldn't have. Ay. Not quite what I was looking for, but that works.
Round two. Fight.
Damn. Oh, that killed. Damn.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Damn. Not quite what I was looking for, but better than just sitting on 3 meter, right? This is the one. Ay. One more. Break me. I shouldn't have done that. We're good. If Oka ever switches to Ed, kick him from the room, please? Nope, I don't think I will. Play better. Oka is here, kick him from the room, please. Why everybody gotta frickin'... just play the damn game and be happy. Put a smile on your face. Every time we play a fighting game, somebody gotta be the frickin'... the main character of everyone's malice. I hate it. I need to change you to English as soon as possible. Nothing. Okay. Ouch. You have some long-ass buttons. I need to stop backstepping. Ugh. What? That didn't cross you? Wait, what? Ay. sec. Huh? I am unfamiliar with your button range. That's what really screwed me there. I don't play this game at all, never have. I know you lack fundies, could tell. Okay. Bozo down. So I guess if I don't play at all, I guess I can only play better? I mean, well, yeah. That's kind of how it works. Nice punish on the whiffed Tiber uppercut. The reason why I didn't go for anything more than a light is because of the recovery frames on my dive kick. If I had pressed a heavy, he almost certainly would have been able to block it. I should have pressed medium, but I'm not sure which medium I could have pressed. Uh-oh. Ouch.
Round 2. Fight.
Man, I kind of want to go back to Grand Blue. I really do want to play the game again, but I really don't want to deal with the universal mechanics again. Every time, that's always the conclusion I come up with whenever I play Street Fighter, right? It's like, I want to go back to Grand Blue, but you can play Grand Blue here? Hmm? You mean in Street Fighter? I guess you're right to some degree. See, Moose likes to guard cancel the moment you touch him. Feels like that too, no? Yeah! But, I mean, it's different, right? You're not put in a situation where you're straight up losing because of guard cancel in this one. Plus, Moose is taking a pretty big risk. Shoutouts to whatever that was. Why did he do that? Did Oka just, like, know that this was gonna happen? I'm just memeing. Oka knew? Yeah, it looked like he did. Kind of Sagat Nation, not gonna lie. It's hard for me to take the character seriously. Just because of his proportions. He looks weird. I don't know why he looks like this, man. He looked kind of weird in Street Fighter V as well, but not like he's been starving, you know? Uh-oh. Looks like normal Sagat, just old. Does he? I guess maybe like the older Sagats, yeah. But I'm thinking more like Street Fighter 4 Sagat. Or maybe even 5. Not 5, not so much 5. 5 has like exaggerated proportions in general. Sandblast. Footsie beam! Ah, that's an overhead. Oof. Right. Messed up. How old man physique looks. Right. My god, my stick is broken. This shouldn't kill me, right? It might. It's close. Ay, 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 bro. I know how to do a quarter circle, I promise you. It's weird that every cardinal direction works, but diagonals are so inconsistent. Because that's the main reason that I didn't have any problems with 2xKO, right? Because I was able to actually... Since there aren't any motions, I don't have to hit any diagonals, so I'm able to get everything that I want without any sort of problems, but... Uh-oh. In here, not so much. Nothing? What are you looking for? Nothing? Uncharacteristic drop from Oka. I'm surprised Oka didn't jump for this one. The brave as hell mash? Overhead into nothing? Uh-oh. When in doubt, just level 1. Whose theme is playing right now? If you're on stick, you gotta really mean your diagonals. I don't know what you're playing on, though. I'm on a Conva Q1, but I've replaced the stick, like, twice. The first stick I had lasted maybe 3 years, and then the second 2 that I bought, have been questionable. I don't know where to get a high-quality joystick, dude. And they probably don't make too many of them anymore because most people play on frickin' button boxes. The last time I played, I don't remember what game, a chatter recommended one to me, but I think it was the same actual... It was the same type of stick that I bought. The difference being that from them, they probably got it from one of the websites that's more focused around selling arcade parts, arcade stick parts. But I bought mine off of Amazon, so maybe it was like one of them cheap knockoffs that was listed as the same thing. I'm not really sure. Amazon seems to be really inconsistent with what it's selling nowadays. YouTube downgraded their playlist function. You can't multi-add anymore. I don't get it, man. And this is the part where they sell it back to you as a new feature. Should have gave Sagat a beer belly. I don't think that would have made it better. My skill goes ever higher. Uh-oh, that's it. Unless... You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Yo, Moose's net low-key making me drop combos. Is it Moose or is it you, bro? The one that usually has net problems. Don't make me say it. Beer Belly Sagat would be really funny. Like frickin' Birdie. Yeah. Oh, short one. I actually hit you. I'm kind of surprised about that. My frickin' god! Now you give it to me. Hit you, but yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
That didn't hit you. Right. Damn. I pressed that while you were walking forward. You still outsped me. That sucks.
Luke wins. Round 1. Fight.
Okay. Surprised that worked. I'm also surprised that we can get... Oh wait, I'm not surprised that we can get training mode as like a random stage. Into the corner we go. That was... what? I'm surprised that was out of throw range. That did not kill him. Just mash. When in doubt, just mash.
Round 2. Fight.
You don't have to be holding a direction to get a perfect parry, right? Like, if I have my stick in neutral and I get hit by a mid or a high and I perfect parry, it'll still give me the slowdown. I hope that's the case. I guess I can test it the next time. Oh, what? That was a very clear Moose did his first. Uh-oh. Never mind, we drop these.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oka's net high-key making me lose. Visually that looked fine, but I'm wondering what happened. Dude, it's you? No. I mean, I've had stable connection with both of you, so I don't know who it might be. But also, my net's seemingly better than most other people's. Shouldn't have done that. It still wasn't a counter hit. Every time. Every time I try to stuff you before you do that. And then I get stuffed. Bruh. That's not what I wanted. I'm not close enough. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. That's not good. Spider-Man meme of pointing at each other. I'm surprised I was in range. Alright. I messed up. Is that what he did to Moose before? I wasn't paying enough attention. I just saw that there was the DI and then there was a level 3, but I didn't see it. But not the DI. I saw that there was the level 3. Yeah, no. Moose did a DI and then the level 3 beat it out, but I didn't know if it was baiting it out with charge punch and then... Yeah, it's a DI bait? Okay. Well, I mean, I know that that was, but I don't know if that's what you did to Moose before. If I were paying attention to that, then I'd probably... that would have at least been in my mental stack, somewhere. Uh-oh. That's a bit of a surprise. But the other one where Moose does it first, they clash? Oh, we draw... That didn't hit you? But meanwhile, I'm getting hit full screen's distance by that same button? Okay. Okay. I see how it is, Street Fighter. Where's my man buffering? Assuming he's buffering. Why is this startup on low fireball so long? I think PSN is down? Oh, frick. Is that why you left before? You're kidding. What a time for PSN to go down. Does down for everyone or just me work for the PlayStation Network? Or maybe there's a couple of Reddit posts right now. No, I left because I didn't want to wait. Bedge? Oh, okay, understandable. And that worked? Oh! Is my man dead for that? Nope, not if we drop. Yeah, the classic.
Here comes a new challenger.
Do XKO on consoles yet? I don't think so. I don't know when it would be coming to consoles. Ay. I got 6 MK, and that was not supposed to be 6 MK. Excuse me? Hey. I'm wondering why that heavy kick into Fuhajin, heavy Fuhajin, didn't hit you. Every time. I see you walk forward. Every time, and I try to stop it. Hey. I was too hesitant in that last button that I pressed. Ken. What the hell? My bad? Why my turn just get skipped? Good question.
Nowhere to run.
Round one. Fight.
Hey. Try to light kick that. Alright, too far. Hey. Ah!
Ken wins.
Okay, Zangief. Okay. Wonder how this is gonna go. Why doesn't Zangief have an Exoprimal skin now I think about it? I like the filter on him. I wasn't expecting that for some reason. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Never mind. I thought there would be more to that. I don't know why. Forget that punch, when it lands, it just causes knockdown. Sliding knockdown. My oiled fans. Now it's machine oil, not cooking oil. I wonder, why don't any Geefs do, like, drive rush into light command grab? Why is it always high or low? Is it just because of meaty? Uh-oh. He's gonna kill him? It's not CA. It'll hurt, but... Hmm? Why? This a mod? No, no, this is an official skin. Oh, he jumped. I'm surprised you didn't get punished for that. MK Gaming, yeah. That's Street Fighter 6 for you. I mean, I don't think it was that different in the previous Street Fighters, right? Crouch medium kick was still a strong button. It's just a matter of drive rush makes it even stronger in this game. And it makes a defensive playstyle like Oka's extremely powerful. Or I feel like it can. Hey, I messed up. Shouldn't have done that. shouldn't have done that. I'll just jump again. I'm surprised you were able to do that. That's not what I'm looking for. Bruh. Right, I did not want 6 MK. Interesting. Eh, messed up. Too far. Surprised you had the walk speed for that. Not what I wanted. Bruh. Ay, ay, ay. I don't have the hands for what I tried. Maybe it's better that I didn't get it. Would have wasted my meter. Messed up, I did 2 MP. I got the shimmy, but I did 2 MP instead of like 5 HP. Got soaked in the rain, the whole backside of me. Oof. Why only your back? What about the rest of you? Trying to whip punish Lamau? Whip punish what? Like my medium kick or something? Even people that like this game and play it regularly, I think, are sick of green slime gaming and throw loops by now. I mean, sure, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Right. People have been saying to Capcom, hey, we should change it. They haven't changed it yet, but people still play the game, so clearly there's something about this game that they like. Nice. Too far. Interesting. Too far. Oh! Oh, what the heck? Bruh. Nothing. Oh. Know exactly what you did. I was having that happen to me in the combo trials. That is a low. That has to be a low. Because I didn't do anything, but that still hit me. That's crazy. Was Seismic Hammer a low in Street Fighter 4? Holy heck, okay, what? I'm tired of this? Tired of what? Dude, you can physically see the net stutter. I swear it ain't me. Probably not net, more like a PC type of spike. I mean... Leaving Sooken can be fine with the net play. Alright. Gamers do not know how to make companies listen. They will always complain while consuming it. Yeah, but, like, you can still like what's there, but still want something to change, right? Hey. Shoot. Yeah, you got me. Ugh. Damn. Didn't do it. Okay. Okay, we're good.
Round 2. Fight.
My phone has gone off. Damn, this character annoying. You got me. Oof. I did have a Fuhaj in stock. I'm stupid. I thought I was further back. Surprised that jab didn't touch you. I'm dead. I'm dead. Buy a game to see if I don't like it. Company goes, I don't care, get milked, cuh. Okay. Gonna use you as a sales metric for marketing purposes now? True. This might be the last one, and then I think I'm gonna go and try to do some more Sea Viper combo trials or something. Yeah, but in order to get it changed, you kinda need to do something, no? I mean, yeah, but again, if you like the game, but you want to say something, like, I don't know, like, boycotting the thing makes sense. I guess it's all a question of, like, giving it the temptation, right? Right. Too far. Bro, give this character Makoto's walk speed, please. If anything. If you're gonna do anything to the character, give him Makoto's walk speed. Like Street Fighter 4 Makoto. Shouldn't have done that. Shoot. Shoot, I was close enough for that. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to rush all of that. I shouldn't have. Hey. I tried a medium punch. Bro! Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Got what I wanted, but I didn't have the health for it. Ah, it feels so difficult to fight this man. Why are his arms so freaking long? So I was telling you guys how I was doing the Sea Viper trials last night. Did all of them up until... Okay, I did make it to Combo Trial 5. The thing that was bugging me with this one... I couldn't do this because... Getting the super jump... Like, I keep getting this. If you look at my input registry... Like, you'll see that I'm missing the bottom left diagonal, and that's the only one that I'm missing. But the same thing happens if I'm on the other side. Thing. Yeah. No. I guess that one's just timing related. And then there's this. I don't understand why this is happening. Because that even happens if I hold the button down. Or it did before. It did last night. What's up, Avatar Prince? Yeah, no, this trial is BS. You gotta TK 214H while canceling and then TKing into another 214 double P. Why do we have uni trials in Street Fighter, man? I think this one's fine though, right? It's just a matter of like, whatever the hell's going on with Street Fighter's buffer window, it gives me that, and it shouldn't. Like, the crazy part is, it's not even like something with, not that, turn that off. It's not even something with like, negative edge, because I have that off. So I don't know why it does that. And Street Fighter TK inputs, you gotta do 2146 HP. I mean, that's not a problem. It's never been a problem for me. It's just a matter of, like... Why do you give me the guard point sometimes? Hold on, so that causes crumble. I actually want to check. This causes crumble. They're not still standing. Good to know. I'm also noticing that I accidentally switched the command. Why is it doing that? How do I... It's this button. Okay, I see what I did wrong now. God gives his hardest trials to his strongest soldiers. Also, the actual hecking annoying thing on this character is doing 5 HK into EX burn kick. Why? Doesn't seem that hard. I think I'm doing that too quick. Must be doing that too quick. Or my button didn't come out? What the heck happened there? Oh, was I still doing my dash? How long is Sea Viper's forward dash? Damn! Oh my god, I've been babied with frickin' with Jury for so long. I didn't realize that it was that bad for other characters. Five HK, you're doing HP? Oh, okay. I think that's only happening because I'm missing a diagonal. This doesn't seem that bad to do. Yeah, that's only happening because I'm missing the diagonals. That's the stick problem. Not the actual... Not the actual this is difficult to do problem. Break me and my stick, bro. Paste the hard max damage combo if you want. I hope I get the notation right. I mean, it would be better to just post a video, and preferably in the Discord so I can look back at it later. Why does that happen? I got what I wanted, but I didn't get the other part of it. I didn't get the other part of it because I didn't TK. I really wish this would just start me within range. I don't know why it doesn't. Like, why does it... You can see clearly in my input registry. I guess it's the point of, like, I'm doing the super jump, and then that's... The super jump is coming out later than I think it is, and then I'm getting the kick, and then I'm canceling the super jump into this. But there are other instances where I've definitely still done something different. Like, I pressed the kick button before the heavy punch button again. And Hang on. And I've still gotten it. Like there. You can see in the input registry right there. Heavy punch. I end up doing a half circle back. I pressed the kick 6 frames before I pressed heavy punch. And then it still gives me that cancel. And I don't know why. Seven frames, not 6 frames. Alright, it's in the Discord. Cool. They made Viper Auntie. Yeah, it's great, right? Like, why do you do this? Like, this is the only reason why I don't want to try to actually learn the character, right? Because Street Fighter 6's buffer window ends up just being weird. Not even bad, just weird. Also, I want to point something out to you guys. If you look at the thigh that Sea Viper has that has the strap around it, you can really see that it's holding on for dear life. And it jiggles. Thanks for the info, really useful info right there. I don't want to hear this from the guy that's always going on about frickin' Zangief's jiggle physics. Playing this character in real time is probably going to be really difficult. Because I mean, for a person that would be playing it for a long time, they would have just made it second nature to do the hand motions. But starting out, this is going to be real rough because having like the awareness and the calm state of mind to actually do something like any of that would be really, really. That's a big ask. I wonder if this is anything like what Naoto players felt like. Why am I missing these frickin' diagonals? I'm about to switch to frickin' to what's it called? I'm about to switch to a frickin' hitbox, a button box. Zangief is hotter anyway. Okay. That was TK. That was after I left the floor. Why is this so... Oh, no. It's still my stick doing the thing. Yeah, it's still my stick doing the thing. Why is it specifically TK motions? Or... No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I just need a new stick. Damn, that really hurts. What was the one... Is it this super that gives her... Yeah, it gives her like a buff. Oh, right. It makes it so that she can use rocket skates without spending drive meter. The trickier part about actually playing her, I'd say, is confirming single hits. I feel like some of that should end up being, like, not necessarily brain dead easy, but Like, you would do something like low, medium kick into... Frick. You would let me do the thing. I see. Wait. Yeah, no, you can cancel that. There we go. Something like that. I feel like that wouldn't be too difficult to do. You just have to have the hands for it, and know that you're going to do it. Like, the character feels like you shouldn't be pressing a button without purpose. This really pisses me off. Like, beyond belief. Ay, ay, ay. How do other people not get that? Like, I saw Moose do that once. What's up, Diamond Yuo? I've been watered. Make me say something for Princess Ava. Every character is Naruto in this game, just easier with the button dash cancel. Right. Saw me do what? You canceled a button into focus attack? I don't think you meant to. Now you got punished for it. Probably practice this at least a little bit. How do you do this? Yeah, I don't think I can actually do this combo trial, and it's strictly because of how my stick is right now. Because I know that I'm doing this motion correctly. There we go. I'm only semi-joking. Technically, every button is like Naoto's D button into dash cancel, really. It's just that you don't need an extra motion after it. It's not just the D button that Naoto dash cancels, but yeah, I see what you mean. Wait, that's her level 3? That is her level 2. Her level 1 is kick 'em, and then you get free rocket skates, free super jump. Her level 2 is the thing that she did in Street Fighter 4. Which gives a pretty good amount of corner carry. Her level 3 is the catch the fist thing and then punch him into the floor, which I think still looks a little bit weird. So Videl kick, but install? Yeah. Best use of level 1 is using the double K follow-up to burn kick. Are you only able to do that with the level 1 active? Level 1 active, it doesn't cost drive, so you can just keep doing it. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, no, you can't do that for... Yeah, you can't do that for Thunder Knuckle. And I assume the same goes for Seismic Hammer. Why'd they make Seismic... Seismic Hammer wasn't always this slow, right? I wonder why they made it so slow. Wait. This does make me wonder. Can you do the same thing with Thunder Knuckle? Yeah, okay. That's interesting. What's up, Violet Bolster? Also, I know it's not just D button, but getting the dash cancel itself wasn't the hard part ever. True. It was mostly just the linking. I had trouble with the dash cancels, but that's also because I never actually learned how to micro dash in BB at all, since I never played a character that needed it. So proud of myself, I finally got Borderlands 2 to run natively on my tablet, 60 frames. Nice! Now you get to enjoy mediocrity in 60 frames. Sorry, that was mean. Borderlands 2 isn't terrible, it's just not my kind of game. Also the level 1, you can spam Seismo and chip someone out. Oh, for real? Why? Oh, because I see. I see. Because it doesn't cost meter anymore. Does it have the block stun for that? Is medium burning kick close enough to the floor that if you land it from a TK, then you'll be okay? Do it like 6 times before you get pushed out? Okay. Regular burning kick is always -2. Gotcha. I'm talking about aerial burning kick. Like, aerial medium burning kick seems like it's close enough to the floor that you're fine. Still minus, but not punishable, that's the point. The other burning kicks seem punishable, but that one seems the opposite. Not really the opposite. Full opposite would be like, you can continue a string. 60 frames is a standard for me, freaking wild, can't even run 60 on my PC. Damn, you have better stuff than me, don't you? No, none are punishable, but you lose your turn if they block them, and you don't use double K follow-up. Gotcha. They're trying to do what caused this. Like, this is the only reason that I can't do this combo trial. Let's just go to combo 6, or advanced 6. Fuck that. What's up, Uncause Unicorn? Didn't know this default cost. I don't like this default costume for her. Really? I think it's pretty good. It doesn't have the same vibe as her Street Fighter 4 costume, but I mean, I still think it's decent. I guess maybe the jacket that she doesn't wear the sleeves for is a bit weird, but other than that, I think it's solid. Honestly, I like her SF4 look way more. Then I guess it's good that they still have it, right? I don't think I can do that. Wow. That seems kind of impractical. I'm not crazy, right? That's like piddling damage. You're costing half of your entire drive gauge for that. Okay. Frick. Oh, this... I hate this buffer window. 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 Why do you give me that when I'm very clearly pressing heavy punch before it? I don't like both of her outfits. Like I said, just wait until the swimsuit comes in. I only really don't like the cape or coat or whatever is going on with her shoulders. There's probably a mod to remove it, right? Actually might look into that. I want to see her shoulders. Like, the only question is how much stun? Hmm? What do you mean how much stun? Do an easier route for less meter and more damage, right? 2 HP, Thunder Knuckle, Super Jump Cancel, TK... No, that's Seismic Hammer. Heavy Punch, Seismic Hammer, Super Jump Cancel, TK the... What's Burning Kick? Heavy Burning Kick and then into that. No. Oh, I see. TK the aerial burning kick so you can juggle, and then go into anti-air Thunder Knuckle. And then this. Like, how much stun does that combo do? Stun doesn't work the same way as it did in Street Fighter 4 and 5 in this game. You don't stun someone based on how much damage you're dealing. You stun them based on their drive gauge, and if it's drained completely, then once they're near the corner, you hit them with a drive impact, and the wall splat causes the stun. It's a little bit bad, IMO, which I'll explain in a second. What's up, Ninja? What's this secret agent mother nonsense? It's exactly what it looks like. It's my stick screwing me over. Okay, that explains why I've never seen it. Yeah, it doesn't happen too often. So, it's kind of bad because it doesn't present like a looming threat the same way that it did in Street Fighter 4 and 5. As well as the previous Street Fighters that I don't remember had stun. Like, 3, Third Strike. So, the reason being, like, say you have somebody get thrown, like, 5 times. They're coming out of that with however much stun gauge, or you can tip them over the scale with 1 throw after you've hit them however many times beforehand, and then you can keep that stun gauge where it is if they haven't already been stunned by just keeping them in block stun, right? So you present a looming threat for the things that you're already doing. That is still there with this, but it's weird. It's like you can drain their drive gauge if they're still blocking or if you whiff punish them. But ultimately, it's not something that you should be... It doesn't feel like it's something you should be heavily focused on from the beginning of the game, right? It's just something that you kind of have the option of having. Plus, there's instances of getting somebody to be in burnout, like they have no drive gauge, and then you have them in the corner, but then they do something as simple as jumping, or they have meter and they do a level 1, and they just frickin' get out. And they get out and they at least survive for the next couple of seconds. And then you kind of get nothing. Not really nothing, but you don't get very much. You have to work your entire way of pushing them back into the corner again, but pushing them across the entire screen would be hard to actually do. You would have to basically do that at the beginning of their burnout. And then putting them back in the corner is like an entirely different problem. You can use supers instead of Thunder Knuckle instead too. Cash Out is doing 5 HK, EX Burn Kick, level 3 after Burn Kick. Right. What is level 3 again? I can't do level 3. But I can do level 2. Alright, after today, I'm looking up. I'm probably not gonna buy it, because I still don't want to spend money after however much money I spent not too long ago, but I'm going to, at the very least, look into a new joystick to buy. To fix this problem that I have of missing diagonals, specifically when I'm doing motions. Because it doesn't affect me normally. Like, just trying to do this, I'm fine. But I'm wondering why this happened for the past 2 sticks that I've had, though. I don't think I'm especially rough with my stick. Oh, right, has Ryle play execution. What does that mean? Hey, yeah, I knew that. I knew you'd get a chuckle out of that one, Dog the Dog. Unless, like... No, that can't be that I'm doing it too fast. Yeah, no, nothing changes. Still just as inconsistent. Means you have no execution? Duh, what else could it mean? Whatever, bro. I might end up calling it early, actually. Because I legitimately... Actually, no. When the combo trial... Not combo trial. When the rental ticket runs out, that's when I'll call it. I don't know how long it's been, but... Damn, does that make me annoyed. So, Moose, did this not happen to you before? Where you attempted to do, like, a heavy punch and then cancel a Thunder Knuckle, but instead you got... What's it called? Instead you got Focus Attack? I like how they even have, like, the black streaks. Yeah, that happens? Okay. I usually cancel LP Thunder Knuckle because the cancel window is longer. Okay. Even then, it still overlaps. It still gives me the same thing. Like... I'm wondering if this is intentional. Do you think they would intentionally make it so that that happens with the buffer window? If so, then why? I don't think that makes the character harder, that just makes her annoying to play. I mean, there has to be some way to screw up, just be clean, smiley face, but I'm not doing something wrong. There are instances in which I've quite literally done, like, I showed you even today, I'm holding the light kick thing, which they've very clearly set it up so that you can just hold a light click to cancel a Thunder Knuckle. And it still gives me that move, even though I pressed before the heavy punch. And the only reasoning I can think of is because I'm still holding it. But why is it registering me as pressing that button on a negative edge of me releasing heavy punch? Okay, now you work. Now you work. Right there. Right there. 7 frames. That's the consistency that I'm seeing between all of these things. No, the other one was... Yeah, no, it was... This one's 6 frames, but the other one was 7 frames. It seems like if you do it within 7 frames and you screw yourself up. Capcom might have just targeted you, to be honest. It feels like it. They say, hey, Sea Viper's back, and now she's in a game that's not as, like, not as technically difficult as frickin' Street Fighter 4, but you're gonna have a different set of problems. Seven frames, that's all the frames I have to play with you. Ah! I guess SF6 is just a weird game. Weird with its scaling, weird with its damage, weird with its ability to stun, weird with its buffer window. I think I feel a similar way about Street Fighter 6 as I do about Guilty Gear Strive, where I want to like it, but there's a couple of things, there's too many messy things that make me end up, like, just not really having fun after I get past a certain skill level. Do not know how to fix this. Do I just have to wait longer to press the light kick to cancel Thunder Knuckle, I guess? Bruh. On punish counter, you can do 2 HP, faint, 2 HP, faint, 2 MP. Okay. Straight up, I feel like I might want to... Wait, does the faint thing still count for seismic hammer faint? Oh, you have to faint HP Thunder Knuckle? Okay, shoot. It's the quickest one. Gotcha. Three, 4, 5. No. 2, 3, 4. There are so many frames between when I press that heavy punch and that light kick. So I guess maybe it's related to which button I'm pressing. No, because even then... Yeah, it can't be just it. Like... My thought was like... It's the button that I'm pressing when I'm super jumping. When the actual super jump is complete, but that still can't be it. Okay. Did you look at the replay? Yeah, I know what it looks like. That's not the problem. Dog the dog, like, the only reason why I'm messing this up so much is because my stick doesn't take diagonals very well. I feel like if that weren't the problem, then Advanced 5 would be done by now. It's not just that, though. It's also... a matter of attempting to get this cancel and not getting that. Right, the stick. Okay, you try to do a quarter circle on this stick and tell me that you don't get problems. We'll do 2 HP feint, 2 HP feint, 2 MP, drive, rush, and loop it. Really? Okay. Wait, hold on, but after the first 2 HP feint, you wouldn't be able to... Oh no, you mean feinting... I see. The 2 MP, drive rush into 2 HP, and then feinting the 2 MP, and then loop the HP MP, HP MP. I get it. Not interested in Elena? Not at all. Drive rush 2 HP gives you enough frames to do feint into another 2 HP. Okay. I wonder what the motivation was to make it so that punish counter is a thing? Because counter hitting has already been a thing for however long, but why make it so that if somebody whiffs a button, they, like, eat their entire health bar's worth of damage for it, even if it's just a jab? But it's less damage than the Seismo burn kick routes, and arguably harder. Gotcha. I can't relate, I use pad, not that I have any interest in playing Street Fighter 6 outside of Terry and Mai. A comically little amount of time played with City of the Wolves, and the new players on KOF 15 as a result of PS Plus give it away for free. Right. I didn't know that happened. Oh wait, you said that happened a while back. Are they still playing? I'm a little bit surprised about that. It sucks that City of the Wolves dropped its player base so hard. What happened? Did the Gold Rush already, like the tournament that was more than a mil already happen, or did people like get really tired of fighting frickin' what's his name? Hokuto Maru? And the other chick that was really good for a long while? Think it happened? Okay. Yes, right. Who won? Why did I hear nothing about it? Imagine paying $9 billion for a stick just to drop combos, SMH my head. I paid $80 for this stick back in 2014? And I have only needed to replace a handful of buttons and the stick twice. Still, I should just I really should just replace the stick again. I feel like fighting Kane, Hokuto Maru, and Hotaru. That was it. Right, those three. So I guess after the Gold Rush happened and they didn't do anything about those three characters, they're just like, yeah, okay, that's it. And then everybody tossed it. That kind of sucks. Currently also Billy and Gato. Right, they were strong. Also Marco's overhead is reactable now. It was so freaking funny to read every time where the guy's like, whichever guy was making whichever drama, he's just like, by the way, you can punish Marco's overhead. Frickin'. You can punish Marco's overhead, don't let Fenritti get away with this. I think it was Fenritti. Goichi, that was it. Don't let Goichi get away with this. And everyone's just like, ah, yes, he simply should have blocked the overhead and punished him. Why didn't he think of that? What the heck, man? Goichi wins Evo with Marco and whatever it was, and they nerf it, and he's like, I don't want to play with you anymore? Damn. Ouch. Gato's strong in every game he's in. There's a reason he got nerfed to Purgatory in Season 2 of KOF 15. Really? I remember one Gato player was playing him really quickly, like the kind of Gato player that's jumping around in neutral at a specific distance, and like the KOF box distance, and the second he would get in, I would just explode. I just attributed that to him being good, which I guess now I can attribute it to both. Him being good at the game and knowing how KOF works, and and his character also being good and just working without too much meter, because I think he was able to do all of that without too much meter. I remember him and a Joe player. Joe was, like, really painful. You do this to me! Why you do this to me? Like, it makes no sense. Okay, hold on. I guess here's how I figure this out. In an instance of me actually getting that cancel correctly, like there. Alright. Heavy punch, I did a half circle back, into the TK motion with the heavy punch, and then 5, 6, 7 frames I press the light kick. But the order is correct for this one. So is it it must be the timing of the heavy punch press. But if that were the case, then I wouldn't be having the same problem when I press light kick, and then press heavy punch, and then release heavy punch. Light punch, medium punch, light kick, heavy punch. They reduced the input lag for PS4 and PS5? Oh, for real? Or that, I just remembered seeing that stuff. I think Goichi picked up one of the named... Picked up one of the named top tiers. Oh, what? Picked up Kane? Oh. Gato's a character who doesn't need a terrible amount of meter, but becomes a horror story when he actually has it. Ah, so wait, what role do people play Gato? I think the guy that I was fighting played him mid? I don't remember, it was either mid or point. I don't remember his team. I don't know, man, I think City of the Wolves has crossplay, but when it comes to PC itself, it's hecking dead. Crossplay keeping it together? Right. Yeah, City of the Wolves has crossplay? Okay. I'm glad that a lot of more modern online games are getting crossplay to keep their communities alive. Okay. Alright. I'm about to count the freaking individual frames. Heavy punch. 3, 4... 3, 7... 11, 12, 15, 16, 19, 24 frames after pressing that heavy punch. Or maybe it's 20 frames after pressing that heavy punch. I got what I wanted. I'm not quite sure how to read frames for inputs, because usually I'm not paying attention to those. And that one. 2. 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7. 12. 15. 16. 20. Okay, it is based on time, I guess. I'm a couple of frames off. This is about 25 frames. So I'm getting the other cancel because I'm a frame off? That can't be right. 4, 8, 10, 11, 13, not 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You're kidding me. I feel like this isn't a problem that I should have to deal with. Like, it needs to be exactly 25 frames after I press that heavy punch initially that I hit the heavy punch for... not exactly 25, maybe there's a little bit more. Okay. Why would it... I know why it would. Bruh. For KY15, Gato can go anywhere to be honest, but most people use him on point or mid. Gotcha. Because he can still build a lot of meter, right? The same way that Angel does. I know that Angel is like point because she's a battery, and then I don't know anyone else. Funny that when it comes to Steam specifically, KOF15 has more players than City of the Wolves. Oof. That might not just be specific to Steam, though. Mine SF6, though. They could put Ken in in Call of Duty Warzone, and he'd be good. Last time I heard anything about City of the Wolves was Ken's release, and he looked kind of good. I've been hearing about Joe getting released not too long ago. Find it really comical how good Mai is in this game and how good Terry is in Street Fighter 6 compared to them in City of the Wolves. Terry's decent from what I know, but Mai is like terrible. It's like mid, but yeah, Maya's ass. Alright. Terry's outfit in City of the Wolves I can't hate though. I like the more with the hat. The game itself is just lacking a lot of attention that would give it longevity. It's probably past the point where they could bring it back though, right? Shouldn't better ruin the meta of City of the Wolves as revenge for Mai? Please, Mai isn't even top 5 in SF6. Still have Ryu and Akuma being terrors. I know a lot of people complain about Mai, but... what, is she just one of those characters that's annoying but not actually good? Mai, hers like bottom 2 and not bottom 1, only because the grappler is bottom 1. T-Zoc? Yeah, it's T-Zoc. I was told Mai in this game is very good. It's easily top 5. So I don't know. I'll believe Moose on this one. SNK needs to season their food. SNK needs to understand what balance is, and I don't know, maybe listen to people a little bit more. Everyone's saying, like, these are the blatant problems with Hokuto Maru and Hotaru and Kane. And they just kind of left them where they were, didn't they? They, like, gave him a slap on the wrist update, and then I never heard anything about it afterwards. Frick. Getting what I want now. Except for that one. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this before I run out of time. He was like top 2 until some nerfs. Mine's very strong in SF6, but not top 5. 100 copies of the next SNK game for me. Alright. Now SNK is going to Hollywood. They about to make that banger by hiring my actress with accurately large breasts for them oil for the oil money. Is that a thing? Did I miss a memo? Are we getting an SNK movie of some sort? Again? I think that already happened. Right. 100% this trial would already be done if I actually had a working stick. This makes me so mad that this is a thing, man. It makes me so annoyed that that's a thing that can happen. Like, this must have been intentional. Making it so that Thunder Knuckle and Focus Attack overlap the way that they do. But, like, why? Why have the buffer window be the way that it is? And make this into such a... this? So far, this is the only problem that I have with the character. I hope this isn't like... No, I guess this would end up being part of her basic combo structure. I wonder if this was a problem in Street Fighter 4 as well. No, because... Did she have a quarter circle back move? Or was that, that was Burning Kick, right? Or was it? I don't know her motions in Street Fighter 4. Imagine lobbing a character you're not gonna buy. The point is, I might buy them, you very nice person. I see something about it today. They're apparently making a new film, and Saudi is backing them with money. That's interesting. Just use a cheater box like me. Honestly, I'm thinking about it. I can check. Right. Hope it comes out close to the Street Fighter movie. Hope it comes out in the, Wait, is there gonna be a new Street Fighter movie? Unless you mean, like, the anniversary of the old Street Fighter movie. Just call me the hard R already? That didn't cross my mind. There's a new one? Okay. City of the Wolves is selling quite well, especially since City of the Wolves went on sale to coincide with Joe's release. Right. I don't understand why it would sell so well, but not have... I do understand why it would sell so well. For a lot of people, it's because of the Gold Rush, but... Now, I guess... I don't know. I guess my thought ends up being, like, the game itself is fun at base. It just has some rough edges. The main one being balance. I've already said my piece about the buffer window for something like parrying, but that is whatever. And 50 Cent is Balrog? You're kidding. Or Dudley, I forget. I would fit even less. LTG is Balrog, imagine. It's not as far-fetched as you think. 50 Cent is actually a trained boxer, so he fits. Oh, is he actually? I didn't know that. Shows what I know about rappers. Getting the cancel now pretty consistently, but I can't get the link. We're sort of getting the cancel pretty consistently. Bruh. Bruh. Please. should go back to jury, bro. Why do all this for this character to make him work, her work, when I can just press crouch medium kick and then kill somebody? Press crouch medium kick, green slime, and then 50% of their health bar is gone. $50 was in the show Power. He didn't look like he was doing so too bad. Oh, really? Okay, that's good to hear. We'll be beating someone down and start with "Your life is." Capcom would do that, the movie would blow up, literally. No kidding. I predict the Street Fighter movie will be so bad it's good. Like the old one? That's good. Hope they lean into the cheese. Yeah. Steven, you can borrow one of my sticks if you want. Just come over and pick it up, smiley face. Right, thanks. Wait. No, okay, never mind. I was wondering if any of it had to do with diagonals, or the fact that I'm not pressing the heavy after the diagonal. Frick this video game! And its eyebrows. Your jury color is ass, though. I'd rather you not. It's the... well. It's over. Fun's over, boys. Pack it up. It's the pre-order skin color that you get from pre-ordering the game, because I pre-ordered the game when it released, before it released. But it's a pre-order, you don't pre-order when the game releases, that's not how it works. You can't see me. Now you can see me. Literally kicked out the store. I don't know, I don't know how I'm feeling about Sea Viper. I want to play her, but dealing with that stupid, like, I feel like I'm doing the inputs in the correct order. And this game has a larger buffer window than Street Fighter 4, but the fact that it's going to be giving me the wrong input consistently, that feels not great. Why was ABBA an instant buy? Because I played her in frickin' Exerd, and I've been waiting to play her again. Not Exerd, in Plus R, and I've been waiting to play her again for years. And then she released again, and she played about how I wanted her to, outside of maybe 2 or 3 things. And she made me enjoy the game a little bit again. And then I stopped enjoying the game a little bit again once I figured out, oh, this character sort of functions. Like, Lord Knight was right when he said that she's just like a matchup fishing character, because some characters she can run amok because they can't stop her from getting into Jealous Rage. Some characters she can't do anything against because she can't get into Jealous Rage at all, and her guard point doesn't actually help her. Like, for example, Asuka, because that's always the one that's the go-to, right? That one's whichever gets in first, or whichever gets their game plan going first, they get to win. But almost always is it going to be the Asuka that gets to start his game plan first, because he works from neutral, which ABBA does not do. So the second I end up getting a distance, and he starts stocking cubes and other spells, and I have to do whatever it is, I can't consistently guard point a cube or anything else, and then go from that into my install. Or just install in neutral, because if I install in neutral I get hit by a cube, most of them lead to knockdown, and then I lose my Jealous Rage meter because it doesn't last as long as it did in Plus R in Strive. But if I block it, or if I start the install and then start blocking, then it's the same problem. It's the reason why I think that her gauge should... It's the reason why I think that her gauge should function the same way that it did in Plus R, where it's... It would drain when you get into a knockdown, rather than in normal neutral. Can Lucy get an afro? Yes. You always find a way to talk about how your character is bottom tier. That is not what I have said. I said she is a matchup fishing character. I said she is looking for specific matchups where she can actually start to run amok. I did not say she is the worst character or a bottom tier character. I said she is fishing for matchups. That's it. I am giving you the weakness that the character has. Ooh. Not clearly Slayer is bottom tier. Right. Yeah, my character bottom tier, your character OP and broken. Honestly, true. Yeah, that's how it is. Only my character's honest. And if I win, then that just means that I freaking power gapped you. If you win, you cheated. They've been watered and harmonica. Oh shoot, SNK Arena Studios, the Hollywood thing SNK is doing, already has $1 billion backing? Okay. Maybe what I said wasn't that far-fetched. What, with a chick with fat titties playing Mai, or something else? I wish, dude. Lore accurate Mai would be good. Steven, does the fact that Sea Viper has a daughter make her more attractive, less attractive, or doesn't move the needle? I mean, I wasn't really thinking about her like that before. Not too heavily. I mean, she's hot and all, but I guess I wasn't thinking about her being the kind of woman that I would date. Chicks with fat titties playing Mai, I wish. They're in City of the Wolves, so put them in the movie. Who's doing what? Stir and Kyle are playing Last Flag, whatever that might be. I might raid Stir. PFP UFO is playing Phasmophobia. Breaky is doing something. I think she's doing React stuff at the moment, and then she might slip into a game later, but I'm not really sure. Honey Goblin is playing Hollow Knight Silk Song. Ellis is playing Battlefield 6. P-Flax is playing U-Boat. Yoro Yo-Yo is playing Who's Lila. Oka is playing Umumusume. Quote is playing Barotrauma. I'm thinking of sending you guys to Stir. If they can't get Salvatore, I bet Max would do it for free. What, to like be put into the game? Or you mean like to play a character in the movie? Oh, yeah, 100% Maximilian. Well, I don't know if he would do it for free. I guess that would depend on how well off he is at the moment, right? What is this game? Oh, I remember this game, Last Flag now. I saw this on Steam a long while back. CTF as in Capture the Flag Arena Shooter. This is strange, because it's like characters with hero abilities. Max did receive the costume from Salvatore. You mean the tracksuit? Yeah, I know. He did wear it. He just put it on over his clothes, which was like... I don't know, that looked like uncomfortable. Salvatore probably would be in it for a cheeseburger. 2 shawarmas and a Sprite. Even if you learned that your favorite VTuber had big boobs IRL, would it make them more attractive, less attractive, or not move the needle? It would make them more attractive. Closer to not move the needle, but we all know I like large breasts, so we all know it would make them a little bit more attractive. Anyway, go watch Stir. Oh, hell nah, Yoro Yo-Yo. What's wrong with Yoro Yo-Yo? What? She's chill. At least from the little I've seen of her. I've only really seen like 2 of her streams. But she hangs out with Save Him, so clearly she's cool. Would you stop watching your favorite VTuber if they were actually a dude? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe. Because I think the thing that would bother me is, like, the fact that they're not genuinely themselves, right? That's the thing that bugs me the most. Whenever the mask has been removed. Because I feel like most of the VTubers that I watch are the ones that are just candid, right? And I think that's neat. But if the illusion breaks and they're drastically different from how they present themselves, then I'd have a bit of an issue. Either way, that's neither here nor there, I feel. Like I said, go watch Stir. I'm gonna hit you guys with the schedule and then head out. Tomorrow, you won't see me unless you're in the Discord, because in the Discord, we're doing the monthly Discord thing. But Monday, you will see me on stream, 10 AM Eastern Standard Time, with I don't know what game, but it'll be a video game, let me tell you. Tuesday is going to be heckin' Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Wednesday is going to be Hollow Knight Silk Song. Thursday is going to be Metal Gear Solid 5. Friday, some form of Monster Hunter, but I am not sure which one. Saturday, I don't know which fighting game I will play. Maybe I'll go back to Grand Blue because, you know, Meg released this week alongside Sea Viper, and I kind of want to check the game out, but I know that nothing really has changed with that game because why would we ever change things in Grand Blue? That's scary. But yeah, you guys got anything to say to me or anyone else who's decided to join, or you'd like to know when I go live, or you want to participate in the monthly community hangout day event in the Discord, then hit up the Discord if you click the picture below the stream that says Discord. I'm gonna go do things, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, or night, whatever time might be for you. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.